chapter 11. For the leader, a psalm of David. In the Lord have I taken refuge. How say you to my soul, flee you to your mountain, ye birds? For lo, the wicked bend the bow, they have made ready their arrow upon the string, that they may shoot in darkness at the upright in heart. When the foundations are destroyed, what hath the righteous wrought? The Lord is in his holy temple, the Lord, his throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence his soul hateth. Upon the wicked he will cause to rain coals. Fire and brimstone and burning wind shall be the portion of their cup. For the Lord is righteous, he loveth righteousness. The upright shall behold his face. All right, let's go back up to verse 1. Once again for the leader. Those that for God. We'll find out this psalm. It's of David. It's of the beloved, and I call David the chosen one. He was the one. David had a little bit of understanding about him. He was obedient to the law, and he loved God because he knew God would give him the law for his own good. And we're going to begin here in verse 1. In the Lord have I taken refuge. How say you to my soul, flee you to your mountain, ye birds? So I've taken refuge in the Lord, and to take refuge in the Lord means to give yourself to God's judgment, place yourself under the observance of his law, and place yourself in his understanding, in his order. How can you say, if I have done this, how could somebody say to my soul, my inner man, this inner spirit, my understandings even, flee you to your mountain. Ye bird, like a little bird, run, fly away, go to your little mountain, go to your mountain, this high place you've made for yourself, this place you have to flee to, your mountain, your high place. But we'll find out there's no fleeing to it. See, God is a just God. God is a God of righteousness. He plays on a level field, level ground, and we'll see that none can compare to. For lo, the wicked bend the bow. They have made ready their arrow upon the string, that they may shoot in darkness at the upright in heart. For lo, ain't this what the wicked do? They bend the bow. And to bend the bow, they've readied it. See, they have made ready their arrow upon the string. They've already got the arrow on the string. It's pulled back, waiting to shoot the arrow. And this arrow is like a little understanding that's going to go forth and strike you. But we'll find out this is an arrow of the wicked. See, a little bit of understanding the wicked are going to shoot at you, that they may shoot in the darkness at the upright in heart. That they may shoot it in darkness, and we'll find out it's like they've laid in wait. It's bend the bow, made ready the arrow. See, they're laying in wait with their ignorance even, that they may shoot, and that's to shoot into the darkness. And the darkness is where you have no understanding, that place of where there is no light. See, and that's darkness. That's a place of the wicked. That's why you don't have any understanding there. You don't do their ways. You're not after their ways. But they have laid in wait for you, even in your understandings. Have they laid in wait? Just like we look out into modern times, there's thieves and these people who con and take advantage of the elderly and the weak. See, like Amalek did. But we know this is not right. This is not what you should do. Well, they do that in understanding as well. There's those that have laid in wait for you in your understanding. They don't have to accost the flesh. 3. When the foundations are destroyed, what hath the righteous wrought? But we'll find out when the foundations are destroyed, these things that it's all set on. This is what holds it up, these foundations or these supports, that hold it up. When all these things are destroyed, What hath the righteous wrought? What will the righteous do? We'll find out. The righteous don't have to worry about it because they know God, as we're getting ready to find out, for the Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord, his throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men. And the Lord is in his holy temple. Well, we'll find out. See, the foundations are destroyed of wickedness. But God's holy temple, well, we'll find out. His throne is in heaven, and that's where his temple would be, his great temple. This place that was built on earth was for his name. You can't even house God in no way, shape, or form. Could you place any of the understandings of God in anything that could, the whole earth cannot contain God. That's why we have everything outside the earth. And all of that could not contain God. And after all that, he still had the residue of understanding. That's how we got ours. 4. And his eyes behold. He sees these things. He perceives these things. He knew it before it was made. His eyelids try the children of men. His eyelids, these things which he openeth, these things which he causes understanding to come from. See, the eyelids, that which openeth to see, he openeth to see what they will do with that understanding, what they will do with that knowledge. He tries the children of men, generation to generation. We find that's where the Lord dwells in eternity. 5. The Lord tries the righteous, but the wicked and him that loves violence, his soul hates. The Lord does try the righteous. The Lord does try the just. Got to keep them on their toes. Got to keep them just. Got to keep them righteous to see what they will do. And it's the wicked in the earth that causes these things. It's the wicked. It's that fire that's burning which causes it to be hot. See, and that makes it harder to do. We got to fight against these things instead of succumbing to them. 6. Upon the wicked he will cause to rain coals, fire and brimstone and burning wind shall be the portion of their cup. And upon the wicked, we've been talking about these wicked. The wicked are worse than the evil. They're the worst of the worst. They are those that prey on the weak. They are those that prey on the poor. They are those that prey on the soul. See, these are the wicked. There's a little bit of difference in someone who can't turn and someone who just flat refuses. But we'll find out. God has already given them their cup. He's already given them their portion of their cup. See, and the cup's what you drink from. That's what we're doing in life, kind of that which we get our substance or we sip from. We can look at it that way. But in their cup we find this rain of coals. And if we looked at the King James Version, it says the rain snares. And we'll find that this word is pak. And that word is literally a trap. And a snare. It's like it says it's like a little bird trap. We'll find out. It comes from the word pa, kak, and that literally means to ensnare, to trap, to capture, and that's what it is. So they're taken like in their own snares. We found out in the last song, and it's what we sing about these, because that's our witness. That's what we see in the earth. Even this judgment of God, it's just a trap. It's a snare, and it takes those. But there's a lot of innocent people hurt. There's a lot of those that never had a chance to hear the truth, the law, which God gave in the beginning to. And they know when they hear it, see, they recognize God's voice. They recognize God's understanding in that. And that's to hear. Because we hear the voice. We hear the word that God spoke. and that's the law. And it was that which set the fire and the brimstone and the burning wind in their cup. And that fire, that's the judgment. See, that's the judgment. That's the light we see. That's a burning. It's burning. It's devouring those and the wicked. See, it's trying the generation in the fire. And that brimstone, a brimstone is a burning stone. It's a rock that's on fire. And we'll find out these stones that are on fire, these rocks, these rules, these judgments of God that come down, these laws of God that are on fire with judgment coming down, this burning wind, this a burning wind. It's like a horrible heat. It's like that massive heat that comes in front of a volcanic flow. See that fire within the wind. And that wind is time. It blows across time, see. Like a tempest it blows. And this is devouring, burning wind. 7. For the Lord is righteous. He loves righteousness. The upright shall behold his face. And God's already said it. It's in motion. See, it's like the rain coming. It's this understanding we know sooner or later comes, and it exposes, it quenches the fire, because God's righteous. God loves righteousness, and that's to be just, to be equal, to be fair. See, a plain, flat surface where we see it's equality. That's all that God ever asked for. But we find that many come in to distort, to change understandings. But the upright shall behold his face. And that's those things God makes plain. See, God makes plain to those who search for him, who have heard his word, who know his law and know the power and what the law accomplishes. It is the most powerful force on earth, besides God himself. It is the words that God spoke. It created everything. Let's move to chapter 12. Turn and return.